Hey everyone, it's Matt with Redline Studios in New York, here with another Why Wednesday. Why Wednesdays are simply looking to explore why we do certain things in pre-production, production, and in post, to better understand the process of film and television for people who might just be starting out. The film and television industry is definitely unique and sometimes puzzling, and can even be confusing at times, leaving many to scratch their heads and ask, why do they do that? So we're looking to answer those questions in our Wednesday Why segment. Today, we're asking, do I need a degree? The importance of going to film school. So you didn't go to film school, and now you're worried that you can't or won't be able to work in the industry. Whether you're a young person or someone older who wants to change careers, many times people ask, how important is film school? I can tell you from my own experience, when I finished high school, I wasn't exactly sure what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to do something with art, but I wasn't exactly sure what. So I went to community college for 2 years, and it was one of the best decisions I made of my life. It was affordable, I was able to play sports for 2 more years, and I was able to find what I loved, which was film. I had taken a video production class taught by a New York filmmaker named Deborah Rowan, and as I sit here in my own New York studio, I can't help but laugh, looking back so long ago when I just walked into that class not knowing how much it was going to impact my future. It was there that I realized that there were actually careers in the industry that someone can pursue just like any other. I then transferred out of that community college and went to film school here in Manhattan. And I'll tell you right now, unequivocally, you don't need to do the same thing. You do not need to go to film school. The best thing that I got out of film school was I met my wife there. When you're young, you often operate out of fear. If you don't go to college, you won't be successful. This is an absolute lie, especially in this industry. If you are interested in film and television as a career, you do not need a degree. Instead of wasting 4 years in college, use that time more wisely. 1. Go intern and apprentice for free. Find a filmmaker, a company, anything to get your foot in the door. If you are in a major city, you will see productions, often on the street. Walk up to them, talk to a crew member in a normal way. Introduce yourself. Ask if they have any tips or suggestions how to get on the crew. If there's any departments in need of basic entry-level work. Film school is a waste of time and money, and you're not going to get much. Consider, however, taking individual classes at a college. You don't have to get an entire degree. Take electives. Pick up classes that make the most sense to you. Are you someone who's a good writer already inherently, but you don't know how to use a camera? So then take a cinematography class. You don't need to take all of these classes with this end goal of a degree. It really will not help you, and it did not help me in my career much at all. The only time I saw a film degree possibly being a necessity is when someone wanted to work their way up the corporate ladder as an executive or at a major company. But to be honest, there was always loopholes. If you're really good at your job, they look past those things. At the same time, don't fall for these get-rich-quick film schools, places masquerading as a film school that have a 3-month program. They are like an online ministry for film education. Avoid those. But think about this. Not every musician who makes it big goes to music school. In fact, most just take private lessons. They're self-taught, or they find like-minded musicians in their town and put together a band. They get better through practicing their craft. A film crew is no different. So find someone who'll do sound, who'll do picture, who'll do acting and directing, and start making content with them, with the intent of getting better, not winning Sundance. I hope you enjoyed this Why Wednesday moment. Please remember to like, share, and follow us on social media or visit our company site at www.redlinestudios.net for any and all production and post-production needs here in New York.